In this tutorial, I will explain to you how effects and animations are applied in Tersus template. To get started, go to the main download package folder, just this one, and inside the folder you will see this elements folder. Open the folder, and there's another folder, HTML. Open this folder and double click on this index or open it in a browser, and it will bring you to this page. Okay, if you open the menu, there are two pages: hover effects and reveal animations. Okay, let's look on the first page here, the hover effects page, and as you can see, there are several rounded rectangles. Let's just call them buttons on this page, and each buttons have been applied with hover effects. For example, this grow button, you can see the grow hover effects there. Just hover on top of the button or move your mouse pointer on top of the button and you can see the effect in action. Pearls will have the pulse actions, pearl scroll, this one. It's pretty straightforward, self-explained, and I will talk about this more later in this video. But now let's look on the second page, the reveal animations. Okay, for this page, let's click on the scroll down arrow here. There you can see that there are reveal animations applied on all the buttons. If you scroll down further, you can see just now the Aladdin speed, rotate in. Okay, just let us repeat the animations. So click this one, and I'm currently using my mouse wheel to scroll down. So there you can see the animations in actions. So now if you scroll further down, okay, you can see these fade-in reveal animations with delay added to each of the button. So this one with a delay of 200 ms, which is a delay of 200 milliseconds, and this one with a delay of 1600 milliseconds. Scroll more, so you can see the reveal animations for padding left there with delay animations, delay added to each of the animations. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down to the very bottom. So padding down big, can slide in left. So later we will look more into this. I will talk more about how to use these animations in the template. Okay, let's look how these animations are used in the template. This is the Tersus template number 1. So I'm going to load again, and when the page first load, you can see that there are animations on this text slider, and if I scroll further down, there you can see the reveal animations just now. This one, and on the portfolio button, this is the hover effects. Okay, let's look another one. This is the design number 7, template, Tersus template number 7. So you can see the hover effects animations on this button. So I'm going to click this one, and there you can see the reveal animations. The zoom animations on this text, big text here. And if you see just now, there are animations on these numbers. Okay, I'm going to repeat again. There. Okay, the same hover animations have been also applied to these thumbnails, but portfolio thumbnails. Zoom reveal animations on these clients' logos. So yeah, that's it. That is the applications of the hover effects and reveal animations in Tersus template. Okay, now let's look on the setup and the key requirements for these effects and animations to work in this template. Okay, let's start by going to the download package folder. In this folder, open this elements folder here, and then open the Tersus reveal animations and hover effects project file. Okay, so this is the project files, and go to the master page properties, and inside the metadata box, these are some lines of code, script tag, and also line tags that connects these project files with the online script and also CSS library online, and also with the local CSS and JavaScript file, this one. And these files can be seen inside the assets folder, and this one, this is the tersus.js file, and this one is tersus.css. So these two, if you open this file, they can be edited, and these are the crucial parts of making sure that the effects and animations will work. So I'm not going to explain in details about what inside these two files. What I'm going to do is to explain how to use these effects and animations in this template. Another crucial part of this workaround is the graphic styles. So this is the graphic styles panel, and when you open this panel, you can see that there are a lot of custom created styles in this panel. Let's see how this graphic style is used to create the hover effects and animations on, okay, the first one, this one, the hover effects. If you click on this scroll button here, you can see that this element has been applied with the HBR Grow graphic styles. So what you need to understand is, for this workaround, the custom created styles here are mainly used as a tool to apply a unique ID to elements in Muse. So when a style is applied, for example, this Grow style here, the HBR Grow, when it's applied to this button will be assigned with the HBR Grow unique ID. So this is the ID that will be used in the additional script and CSS, so that the correct effects and animations can be applied. For the hover effects, all the styles will start with HBR, So for pulse shrink is HBR pulse shrink, and float HBR float. So yeah, that's it. Buzz HBR buzz. So all these styles will start with these three letters HBR. And let's look on the reveal animations. For reveal animations, the exact same workaround is used, but the styles start with the word wow. For example, padding left, we start with the word wow dash padding left. If you want to use the padding left with delay, okay, go down here and click on this button. Okay, it starts with wow, same as just before, but with fade-in delay 200, and this one is fade-in delay 400, 600, 800, and for the 1000 you have to look on top here, 1200, 1000 or 1200, this one, and the last one 1600. So yeah, you just have to look for the style that start with wow. Okay, now I will create new elements and apply the hover effects and reveal animations to the new elements. First, I need a new page, so I'll just copy the page here so that all the properties will be copied. New, and unlock everything and just delete everything inside. Select all and clear. Now let's add a rectangle here, and I want it to be red. Duplicate a new one, this one maybe blue. Okay, now let's see what happened if we apply the graphic styles on these two elements. For this one, I want it to have the grow hover effects, but when I apply this style on this element, the color just now will be changed to transparent. So what happened? Well, this is because the style here has been initially saved as a blank style, or it has no style, it has no fill or no apparent properties. So this one, it has zero border width, background color none, border color is 0 0 0, so it has no style. Okay, under this one, so what you can do to prevent this problem is to put this rectangle inside a state button. On the widget library here, open this button, get the state button, drag it out, just right click, clear all styling, and clear widget contents. So the size is 259 times 259, or let's make it 260, and also this one 260. So this one use the same size, 260 260. So you just have to move this inside this state button. You can drag it in or right click, cut, and paste it inside. So when you want to apply the styles, instead of applying it directly on the red rectangle element, apply the style to the state button. So select the state button, just click on it and apply the HPR grow. Okay, let's see how it looks on the browser. Just go to File, Preview Page in browser. So now you can see the hover grow effect on this button or this rectangle here. Let's add another one. Okay, let's add a reveal animations to this rectangle here. Okay, just like before, I'm going to put this rectangle inside a stat button first. So okay, instead of creating a new one, I will copy this one and click again to select the rectangle inside, and I'm going to delete it by going to edit, clear. So I have this blank set button, so I will cut this one and paste it inside. Now let's add reveal animations to this step button here. So fade in right, so maybe fade in left, but I want it to have a few milliseconds of delay. Maybe this one, 1600. Wow, fade in left with 1600 millisecond delay. Go to the preview. Now you can see that the effects have been applied to this button here, and the reveal animations can be seen just now. Let's repeat. There. Now you can see that applying effects and animations are quite easy in Tersus template. Now let's look how these effects and animations are applied in Tersus design number 1. Okay, for the composition, the animation has been applied to the container of the text. If you click again, this is the text frame, there is no effects applied. But if you click on the container, you can see that the fade in down big delay has been applied to the container. And for elements like these compositions has been placed inside a stat button first, and these animations is applied to the stat button instead of the composition inside. The composition is this one, along with the text frame, and both of them have been placed inside this stat button. So the outermost element is the stat button, and the stat button is the one that has this effect here. These effects and animation function can also be combined with another function. For example, look at this text frame here. If you click on this text frame, first you will select a stat button, because the text frame has been placed inside a stat button, and the stat button has been applied with the bow bouncing down reveal animation. And if you click again, the text frame inside the stat button has been applied with the counter style. When a text frame with numbers is applied or assigned with this counter style in the browser, on reveal, this text frame or this number will counting up from 0 to this written number here. And while doing that, since the stat button has been applied with the bouncing down reveal animations that will also it works at the same time as the number counting up. So let's look how it looks in the browser. So it's near the services section. So you can see it here. So there's how you can combine a few functions using the graphic styles and the stat button